Woo, woo. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about last night's college football matchup as you had the LSU Tigers beating the Army. I think it's the Black Knights. That's what they are. 62 to nothing. And Jayden Daniels is now the Heisman front runner, and LSU has a big one in 2 weeks, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to reach out to me, DM me, holler at me, all my info gonna be down in the description box. So come holler at your boy, yo. Did what we were supposed to do last night, obviously. Army did, however, go out there with their backup quarterback, true freshman, man. I know that was a tough spot for him and for their team, but offense was humming again, man. Jayden Daniels, to Brian Thomas, we ran the ball effectively. Nussmeier got in there at halftime like we all wanted it to be. He threw a nice touchdown pass to Malik Neighbors, man. And defensively, we played well. Now, granted, for the second game in a row, we can't fully say the defense turned it around because of the opponent. Like I said, Auburn and Army both had absolutely zero threat of a passing attack. So it's hard to say that, the defense is figuring it out. But at the same time, it is nice to see us play well, regardless of the situation or the circumstances. But yeah, LSU gets the win last night, 62 to nothing. Most importantly, for the most part, it seemed like we came out of there unscathed, like we was healthy. Jayden Daniels right now, yo, is the Heisman frontrunner. Michael Penix had a horrible game last night. Washington won that game because of the defense. He had 3 turnovers and no touchdowns against a very bad Arizona State team, a 1-5 team. So Drake May played solid, but they lost last night to a 1-5 Virginia team. Caleb Williams lost again. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, who else is playing better in college football right now? I'll wait. Jayden Daniels right now is the Heisman frontrunner. Now, if he goes to Tuscaloosa and wet the bed, we got another discussion. Or if we get in the SC, or if he plays bad against Florida or A&M, or if we get to Atlanta and he plays bad against Georgia, then that's a different thing. But I'll say this, if he plays well in a victory against Alabama, and Florida and A&M, and if we get the SEC championship game, if Ole Miss got to lose one more game, of course, and we beat a Georgia or something like that, Jayden Daniels will be your Heisman Trophy winner, yo. Even with LSU with 2 losses, so that's refreshing to know. That's refreshing to hear. Also, man, it's official. Big showdown in 2 weeks, man. We going to T-Town. And this has a lot of SEC West implications involved, yo. Alabama does control their own destiny. LSU needs one more Ole Miss loss. Auburn hung tight with them for a half, but then they pulled away from a bad Auburn team. They do still got to play A&M. They do still got to play Georgia on the road. So, when you factor that in, this is a huge game for LSU, man. Alabama has been up and down as well. Defensively, they've been up and down. At times, they look very dominant defensively. At times, they could be had. Offensively, they look very anemic, and at times, they got a little bit of explosion. So, we got a bye week, both of us, and then we get ready for that big showdown in T-Town, man. But, good to see Jayden. Like I said, Jayden right now is your Heisman front runner, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Oh, one more thing, man. One more thing before I go. Shout out to Trey Hiley, man, from Union Parish. And for me personally, I was happy to see him do his thing and get in the end zone last night, man. Trey Hiley, I was a sideline reporter 2 years ago whenever St. Martinville played against my alma mater, played against Union Parish in the Class 3A semifinals in St. Martinville. And I was the sideline reporter for that game. And Trey Hiley went off, man. Trey Hiley had like 286 and 6 touchdowns. And I had the pleasure of interviewing Trey Hiley on the field after the game. He's my first ever on-field interview. And guy is just got a great personality, man, a great leader. He played both ways at Union Parish. He's the Louisiana all-time leading rusher. And the dude was back there playing safety every snap as well, man. Just goes to show you, he threw the ball in the state championship, caught the ball. He was their punter. I mean, dude is an all-around great athlete, man. And to see him getting the game and getting the end zone last night as a true freshman, man, I'm just rooting for the young man, yo. So that made me happy to see. So I had to throw that out there before I ended this video, man. Shout out to him, yo. And I'm telling you, like in a year or two, a Trey Holly, Caleb Jackson duo gonna be something nice to see. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.